Welcome back to another week of the Steve Bowen Show here on Cyberstation USA.com. I'm your host, Steve Bowen. I got special guest, WSKB's very own 89.5's 3 Minute a Mic. We're here with Clutch. How's it going, Clutch?
What's going on? Glad to be here again. Great show last week again. Watched it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Great to have you back. And we also got a guest appearance today. We got the Pimp. How's it going, Pimp?
Hate. I hate all you. I don't even know this kid to my right.
He don't even know him to his right, but he's hating.
Hate.
Hey guys, we're gonna start it off right away. We're talking playoffs this week. So let's go. We got the first game here. We got the Pats and the Chargers. I'm liking the Pats this week, just like every week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm going 38-14 this week.
Hey, that's pretty high scoring, Bowen. I'm going 28-10. I think the defense experience is going to be the big factor. Plus, I expect a big game out of Lawrence Maroney.
Defense, you got Maroney? He's going off this week. He's been going off the last 3 weeks. You know, he's been tearing it up, Maroney.
Hell yeah.
You know, yeah, he had a diaper in his locker room this year, and he definitely was a little offended by that. So he picked it up, though, in the last 3 games. The regular season, he had 104 yards, 156, and then he had 2 touchdowns the next week versus the Giants, you know. So Maroney's definitely a key to the game. Brady obviously is a key to the game, but that guy's absolutely unstoppable.
Right.
But you know what's really going to be? I think if the Chargers had a full squad, healthy squad, their offense, they'd stand a chance versus us because they're definitely one of the better teams in the AFC, you know, up top there. But you know, look at Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. How's the life on the bench, buddy? I mean, injuries are key. You got injuries to LaDainian Tomlinson. He looks like he's going to be playing.
He ain't even going to get. He's going to get 50 yards.
Yeah,
he's hurt.
He's going to do nothing like he's been doing all season long. Phillip Rivers is a key injury, but I mean, San Diego has to look out for the 4 consecutive road wins. They got to look for that and back them up and hopefully ride that through the playoffs.
Antonio Gates dislocated toe. That's got to be very painful to play on. You can't play on a dislocated toe 100%.
Right. But he's expected to play, and it's a playoff game, so...
Yeah, so they have to play, but these guys are hurt. They, you know, their performance this week, you'll see. They're going to score 14 points. That's it. Because they're just hurting. What wins Super Bowls? Healthy teams. You know, it's week 1 to week 19 to the Super Bowl.
It's all about luck sometimes, and coaching is big. And Bill Belichick, we expect a great performance out of him. I mean, the Patriots have only lost 2 games under Belichick and Brady in the playoffs, so you always got to expect Belichick to have a great game plan coming in.
Yeah, so there it is, 38-14. You heard it yourself from Steve Bowen. Same score in week 2. They beat the Chargers, 38-14, right now in the playoffs. Next game we got up. Definitely going to be a better game, I think. Packers and the Giants. I mean, you look at the Packers, they're solid all around. Defensively, they're a great team. Offensively, they've got the man himself, Brett Favre. I mean, the guy he's an old man. He's having a great, not only career, but great season this year.
Right, and you mentioned Brett Favre having a great season. He's been great throughout the playoffs. Great in cold weather conditions. It's supposed to be very, very cold. And New York, he has to rely on their defense because you can't rely on Eli Manning. I mean, he had 1 good game against the Patriots under a pressure situation, and last week he as well did a great performance. But you got to look at the defense of the Giants and see what they can bring to the table.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to play great. Their offense is what scares me. Eli Manning, I mean, this guy, he doesn't have what it takes, I don't think. Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns last week, and he played out of his mind. He needs to play like that all the time, and it's just not going to happen. Jeremy Shockey's out there, tight end. So they got Kevin Boss. He's decent, but he's not a top elite tight end or whatever. And then their best player by far. I mean, yeah, they got Plaxico, Mr. Inconsistent himself, but Brandon Jacobs, the bulldozer. You know, he'll get his 100 yards, probably a touchdown this week, but they're going to need much more than that. So. What do you got for a score, Clutch?
I got 21-13.
21-13?
I expect...
The Pack?
I expect, yeah, the Pack, definitely.
The Cheeseheads?
And you look at the stats, Brett Favre has thrown a touchdown pass in 17 postseason contests.
17?
So...
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I got the Packers, 31-17.
31, that's a high score.
31. Brett Favre, man, he's going to get 3 touchdowns. He's got Greg Jennings and Donald Driver. They're just not going to be able to control these guys, and they're just going to go off. And Ryan Grant, 150 with a TD. He's just going to go off again. Last week he had over 200 yards in the snow.
Is it a coincidence that both Week 2 opponents are going head-to-head in the playoffs? I mean, you got the 35-13 win for the Packers at Giant Stadium, and obviously the run-up to score thing that we had LaDainian Tomlinson moaning about. So, I mean, you guys, LaDainian has to shut up and play football. It's the NFL. It's not Pee Wee's, you know?
Yeah, it's over for the Chargers. Pats are going to go undefeated and take them out. And I really want Patriots and the Packers again. And then we take it from the Packers like they took from us.
In 96.
You know? Yeah.
Jambalaya, go Pats.
Jambalaya, yeah.
96.
Hey, I want to shout out, check this out. If you want to get your furry friends, your four-legged furry friends, that is, an NFL jersey, just go to mspca.org. The Pink Pimp seems to love this. Hey, he's got 3 jerseys for all his dogs, you know?
And they're all female.
They're all female? Hey, nothing wrong with that. But hey, check out mspca.org. Go to Pooch's jerseys, size small to 5XL, so your little poodle can have one, or your Great Dane. You know, you get the Patriots jersey with his name on the back, Sparky or whatever you're calling, you know, whatever your dog's name is. So check it out, mspca.org. Here we go. We got another tune for you here on the Steve Bowen Show. We'll be right back. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Steve Bowen Show here for our second segment. We're going to be talking about headlines of the week. We're going to start it right off with Terrell Crybaby Owens. You know, after his loss with the Cowboys, you know, some people try to blame it on Tony Romo. Well, Terrell Owens had a little something to say about that. He says, "That's my teammate. That's my quarterback. We lost as a team, man. We lost as a team," as tears come down his face like a little baby. What do you think about that, Pink Pimp?
Terrell Owens is a tennis player.
He is a tennis player. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. I'm a team player. No, you're not. Look at you, like, scrutinize Donovan McNabb till he wouldn't talk to you anymore because you're an idiot.
I mean, McNabb right under the bus. No hesitation after the Super Bowl, throwing up on the field.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. You don't do that. And now he's like, Tony Romo's my quarterback. I'll tell you the truth. Tony Romo hasn't done jack to really make me feel like he's really this, you know, franchise quarterback. Last year he's got he fumbles the extra point, or was it extra point or field goal?
I believe it was an extra point.
Extra point, and they lose the game. And they're out of the playoffs. This year they can't do anything when they get to the playoffs. Yeah, they had a great regular season, but you know, Tony Romo had, I think, 5 picks in a game, something ridiculous like that. So Terrell Owens, you're a baby, you know? Come on, man. Play some football. Stop being such a girl. I mean, come on now.
I got some advice for Terrell Owens.
What's your advice for Tio?
Learn to play football. Quit making excuses. You wonder why the New England Patriots are the greatest franchise of all time. They don't make excuses. When they make mistakes, do you see that ball that Randy Moss dropped? He didn't blame anyone else. He went back, ran the same route, caught the ball, touchdown, game over. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little baby. I mean, look at this guy. Oh, listen to him. You guys do that to me, man. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to my quarterback. T.O., you're a tennis player. All right, moving on. Check this, guys. Check this out. All right, the biggest snake in captivity, okay, just got sold to the Columbus Zoo in Ohio for $35,000. And guess what they named it? Fluffy. Fluffy, the 24-foot python.
Any of you ladies want to see a 24-foot python, come to the Pink Pimp.
Come to the Pink Pimp for the 24-foot python. You don't have to go all the way to the Columbus Zoo for that. You know, this snake he's as thick as a telephone pole.
Oh my.
Oh my is right. Imagine seeing this thing.
You probably have.
This thing all caged up. It's all caged up.
Ain't no cage to
Hey,
hold
Panther, do you have a hose reel for that thing?
This thing caged up, I mean, would just scare me alone. Nevertheless, you know, it being out in the wild, you know, it's crazy. They say it can eat 2 10-pound rabbits a week. That's what they feed it.
Wow.
So just, you know, see you later, rabbit. Right down the trap. Pretty crazy stuff. Next.